really began Emmaus with this vision of being a church as a neighborhood center. We don't feel like Jesus simply called us to go and serve the poor, but to be among the people that we're serving. It's a very conscious decision for us that we want to be meeting in a school. That's where the kids go. That's where parenting classes are held. That's where neighborhood association meetings happen. So we feel like if there's a hub in a neighborhood, it's the school. Finding out what SLF was doing with the Churches as Neighborhood Centers program just energized this vision that we already had. At Leslie, several of the elementary schools are affluent, and several of them live in poverty. And those students come to Leslie. And so the Morningside neighborhood is a reflection of that tension. In our desire to serve the school, we connected with Steve Nelson, the principal, and he connected us to Jacqueline Benavides. She's the outreach director there.
DJ from Emmaus Community Church came in and said, you know, we're here, we're using your building, and we just want to offer our service if we can help in any way. So if there's something out there that we can do for you, let us know. And immediately I said, I know what you can help us with.
They had a Spanish parenting class that was just beginning to grow, and they really needed childcare. We started calling it Family Activity Night, and it turned into an 8-week session, and it was a place where the whole family could come, whether you have infants or toddlers or teenagers, and there would be something for everybody.
Altogether, I would say there might be about 30 to 40 volunteers. I have never seen such a group so organized as they are. Our program has grown immensely from when we started it 3 years ago. We started with maybe 10, 15 families. Now we have about 50 to 60 families coming on a regular basis.
Just lately, Jacqueline called and said, hey, you guys, I appreciate so much what you're doing with Family Activity Night, and would you be interested in helping with the Power Program?
Working with DJ, we developed 2 classes. One of them was Dance Dance Revolution, and the other one was Girls Soccer Club. The Dance Dance Revolution, what it is like a video, kind of like a video game, but at the same time, it's like an exercise because the kids are dancing to music.
I've never really been much of a dancer. And even people who can't dance can have a good time, and it's really an aerobic activity.
We're having problem with obesity. So we thought, you know, having the kids do something without them knowing, they're exercising when they're dancing. You know, so we decided that would be a really good one to have.
I'm there at DDR, and one of the best hours of my week is being with those kids there.
Our parents cannot believe it that he's so young and so involved and has all this energy, and how well he does, because a lot of time they were thinking it's just one of the other volunteers. I want to tell them, no, he's the pastor of the church. They're going to go like, he is, but he's so young, you know. So he has a great vision, a great love for people and God. He just don't preach it, but he lives it.
There's been several families we've had a relationship with now for about 2 years. And one of those is the Zacharias family.
Brenda was one of the kids that didn't want to come into the class. She just sat outside and kind of looked bored and kind of talked to her and said, come on, let's go in and sing. She goes like, no, I don't want to.
I just want my private space, and sometimes I don't really get along with my family. It's really hard to be a teenager because you have to keep things under control. Sometimes I just don't want to.
Jacqueline started encouraging Brenda and some of the other middle school girls, like, we'd really like to see you participate in the fan activities.
It's great because we learn things about drugs and safety, and we get to have a little fun with the other teenagers. My goal at Leslie is to have good grades and graduate from Leslie and graduate from college and get my own career and have my own family. Yeah.
If it wasn't for Emmaus Church, I don't think this program will be as successful as it is right now. So I'm really, really glad and so thankful to them just for everything they do. I think it's a great thing when the school and the church work together. It has been proven for us, has been so successful, and families are being blessed.